are going to be talking about you're going to thank me for saving your life today. So we're going to be talking about a very beautiful topic, which is an amazing one. And of course, we are going to be sharing what we think is something that people battle with.
Exactly.
And also ask themselves.
Before we actually tell people what we are going to be discussing about, can you please tell us why specifically you chose this topic? Because it was really something that you pressured on.
If she tells us before we say the topic, people will know. Let's say the topic, then she tells us. Yeah. So the topic is should.
She always wants to be that kind of introducer.
Okay, you can introduce. See, I'm not doing this.
And you know she can be on her nails with her phone.
Anyway, let me do you the honor and introduce.
Okay,
it's okay.
No, let me tell you. Since she's saying all that, she's going to read the comments. She has no Instagram page in her phone. She's there shouting.
Oh, really? I have no Instagram page in my phone.
You do all the work. Please. Let's go.
Can you please read us that topic? Don't make it a personal thing. It wasn't supposed to be a personal. You're lying.
Anywho, so let's tell you guys, guys, what we were going to be, or what we are about.
Sweetie.
Thank you so much. What we are about to discuss, and you can go on our Instagram page. It's KC2 online. You will see what we're going to be discussing about, but we are going to be talking about should men be having groom showers as ladies do before marriage. That is what we're going to be discussing about. Ladies, it's a normal thing for a lady to have a bridal shower or a bachelorette party before.
But guys also have bachelor parties.
Okay, let's just talk about the bridal showers, where a lady is just, sat down with the family members, especially grown-ups. They get all these advisors and friends and whatever. So do you think that guys or men to be should also have the same, should also be treated the same way as ladies do before their marriage? That is what we're going to be discussing about, and please tell us why you chose it.
Why did I choose this topic? So I think this topic has a lot to do with moral growth when it comes to marriage, or when it comes to relationships regarding marriage, and also the transit weight of you getting into marriage and you coming out of single life. So I chose this topic because I always wonder to myself, I'm like, but why do they always do this for girls, but rather men are also not taught? And I think it's probably I also wondered, I was like, is it because there are no people to take up the initiative to do it, or is it because maybe because of how it has always been in the past, there is never someone who actually gets up to actually do this, who actually gets up to initiate this, or who has ever even done, because it has never been there, to sit down men and teach them how to be husbands, or to how to treat a wife, or how to treat a woman, But then women are the ones who are taught. Why is it that men are also not taught? Because I don't get it, because I believe there's some things that men do, because at least for us we get to.
Can I say something before you go on? Okay.
So, there are things that women are taught during bridal shower, right? There are things that they are taught and also they learn. And then men are not taught. They have no one to teach them. No one gathers to actually. I know you're going to say sometimes they sit with their dads.
The issue is not the teaching or the taught word that you're using, because for you to learn, it's not about where you learned from or the place to come close.
Because I'm sure you don't learn everything in that one night.
Yeah, so I think men are taught how to be good and better husbands, but not in something that is called groom shower.
Or not because it has to be taught
because it has to be something that people come together. That is what I think, and it's the correction that I wanted to make. Please don't use the word teaching or taught, because I believe that they are taught, and I believe some people.
How sure are you?
I am sure.
How sure?
No, say, isn't your dad an amazing father?
No, I'm not putting it in a box of because they're not taught they become bad. I think you should get.
No, they are told. They are told.
No, you guys should understand on the fact of.
Your point.
You guys should understand on the fact of. I'm not trying to say that it doesn't make them better parents or better fathers or
better husbands.
Better husbands. But there is something that women are taught, because when people gather for bridal showers, if you have attended some, people tell you of their testimonies, and then you pick what you want to pick, and then you go with what you want to go with. But men, usually, if you're with your fiance or your boyfriend or whoever they are, it's rare for you to hear that there's this gathered around to actually celebrate you, but also to give you tips. You get, as men. Huh? It's rare. It's so rare. Maybe one of them called or talked to you or did that. But why is it that it's only there for girls, but it's not there for men?
Yeah,
you get what I mean?
Now I get it.
Because girls, it's there, it's something that happens, they invite people, they come, they talk about it, mothers are there, the ones who have been in 30 years of marriage, they tell you how when you're after 15 years, this happens. Because that's a gathering that helps you, teaches you, you choose what to hear, but then you choose what to let go. Because they're different, because the way you love your man is the different way she will love hers or mine, different ways, yeah? But then where guys as well, where is there not an initiative that is there? We can as well not be called a groom show or anything, because after all, that's a title, that's a name of an event. But why is it that there is no specific happening that brings together all those people to also help the guy, show him, teach him, show him facts, and tell him things that happen? That's why I actually thought of this topic. So you guys will debate me if I'm wrong.
I don't think we're going to do so much debating here, but honestly, something that you said, and I agree, is the initiative of so very many, husbands, different dads coming together and giving their testimonies or teaching the guy who's almost becoming a man what he's going to be doing in his family, how he's going to handle it. But the fact of them being taught and them, learning something new, I think they always learn from, their dads, their close uncles or cousins or some people, who they're, close with. So the fact that it is not something that is being done, it's really something that, come to think of it, it's weird. I'm just going to be honest, but it's better if a man goes into his new house knowing whatever, something that he has filtered for himself from every testimony that he got from other dads, which is going to help him there. So it is an issue that is not there, and I think it can be something that is going to be great and it can change society. I think it can be done.
Yeah, and I get why so many men don't like it being called the groom shower, because they feel like they don't want to be told the same things women are told in their bridal shower. Exactly, they don't want to have all that emotion. The whole essence of a bachelor party, it's just to have your last fun as a man who is not married.
You drink,
yes, you drink, you have a good time.
Yeah.
And okay, for those who don't drink, it's just your time with your guys, because after that, your priority is your home and your lady is going to come first. Even though it has been doing so, and officially, it's going to be official, your wife is going to come first. So that last night as a bachelor, because they are a bachelor, you're not yet married, it's about having fun.
Yeah.
So they prefer that. Whereas they hear rumors, or some of them even know what goes on in bridal showers. It's just all about women and mothers telling you how to
take care of your
man, how to behave in a home, how to be a responsible, obedient, married woman. They don't want to be told those things as men, because first of all, men hate being told what to do. That's the first thing. Second thing, they feel like if men are going to be coming and telling you what's going on, it's like now you all of a sudden know everything. They don't know that. But if it's not called a groom shower, and if it's just men coming together, like she said, to help each other and groom each other and support each other, it could be something that would be good. It's definitely a good initiative. One. And two, a bridal shower, it's like an event. It's like a symbol, because you can't learn everything in one night.
But at least you're being told, and then you can filter something.
Yes, you're being
that
told,
you want.
but you realize why most people even hate it, because habarimo ibikabyo unnecessary things sometimes.
I don't know.
Of course, it's not all these bridal showers, but some of them, they come with people who want to come and tell you how to behave, yet every home is different. Realize that.
The better thing is you take,
I know
you
that.
decide for yourself.
I'm not refusing that you decide for yourself. I'm just telling you the facts of why most people don't understand the whole big deal of these things, is because some people come and tell you what is going on in their homes, and they expect you to apply the same thing, yet you're not going to marry the same husband, and homes are different. That is why I'm telling you, some people don't understand this whole essence. But if the initiative is to go and help each other, build each other as women or as men, then it's more understandable. That is why people you hear, that is why you hear when we're discussing, oh, there's a bridal shower here, your guy friends are like, what's the use of that? You realize, because guys don't involve themselves in those things.
Because I think maybe they have a wrong perspective of
they have a wrong
bridal
perspective,
showers.
that's one. But two, some of their perspective comes from somewhere, which is true. You know, I'm sure you want, okay, I'm not sure. I hope you know that there's some bridal showers that are just excessive, and women, you know, women, how can they can be their dramatic one, and two, they have their own heavily grounded opinions. Sometimes they can just come and overwhelm you with things, yet you know things are not necessarily the same. All situations are different, you know. So that is why some men don't want to involve themselves. And that is why you can never invite a man. Of course, a bridal shower is meant to be sacred for the women, but that is why they never want to come. Not because it's sacred, because they don't want to hear all those things. Because most of the times, men want to wing things. They want to understand it through their own perspective. They want to go through these things. It's very important to have people's perspectives, yes, but don't base on them so much. Because you're saying that it's right to take what you want. Yes, that's true. But not everyone has that mentality. Some people can be overwhelmed with the things that they hear.
Thing.
Yeah, it's a personal thing, but then you can't speak for everyone saying that they have to take what they want, because that's not necessarily what happens. And those women who come and tell you that's not, they have come to tell you to take what you want. They're just giving you what they think. So that's why. So if it's a good idea to have these groom showers, that's a wrong name, but a collective where men can learn something like this. And
what was the word that Sam Kalisa used when he was here? Bro code. They can just name it bro something. You know, they find the name for it.
They really don't have to. They really don't have to go by the name that that every other person did. But then there should be an initiative that also helps, because you see these bridal showers, as long as we're saying that they don't help so much, or people don't see how much it helps, they actually help you, because
it's like a guideline.
Let me tell you, exactly. It's like everything that you see on those books. You know, when you buy a TV and there's that book that is right there, it's teaching you how to do some things. It's there to guide you, but it's not there to help you use your television. You see?
In fact, that's where people need to go.
Exactly. It's where the confusion comes.
So if there is a recipe you want to do, and then maybe Royco tells you to use it in meat, it doesn't mean that you can't use it in rice.
Exactly.
Right?
It doesn't mean that you have to use it at all.
But then it is helping you
to know, right? You can use it if necessary.
Exactly. It's helping you to know that I'm multi-purpose. I can do this, I can do that. So if someone is attending a bridal shower, or if someone is attending your, whatever you can call it, it means that they're not just there to teach you. They're there to guide you in a life that is new to you. Because no, you know, just like if there is a new footballer, they will learn from Messi. Messi will be like, you know, you have to do this, you have to do this. Doesn't mean that the same steps he uses are the same ones, but he's guiding and teaching you. So that's why my initiative comes of, why are men as well? Right? Those gatherings or those events are not there. They might not be like putting him a crown or make him wear the.
I think that's why they hate the whole
or make him wear a future.
They can just meet in a bar, like how they meet for a bachelor party, and
they can even go for a picnic somewhere, and then talk. Talk
experiences of different people.
Exactly, and then talk about something that will just help him know when your wife is angry. Take it slow, buy flowers, or do this or do that, because that worked for me. Maybe it can work for you as well. Maybe your wife is not like. Maybe she likes ice cream when she's sad. Maybe she likes chocolate. Maybe candy or something. You know. But then at least you have a guideline of, I should give a gift when something is just not right. But you find there's just that. I'm not trying to say that men are reckless when it comes to showing love or this or that.
Well, the issue of them not being able to be taught is the issue.
That's where the gap is. They should be
They think that everything, they should find it out for themselves, and they find themselves in this situation and they don't know how to handle it.
I want to know what the comments are.
Anywho, so let's read the comment as we go to the end of the topic.
Yes, so we actually have plenty.
A bunch of them.
Topics. She'll also read some of them in the DMs. So this is from Irunga25. He says, yep, they should, but for exception, it is a groom and many girls that could work. Okay, I have no idea what you're trying to mean.
What was that?
But this is from, it's your girl Tanya says, I don't think so. I don't think, she doesn't think grooms should have a groom shower or any other name that you'd like to call it. Mugisha Marley says, reka reka chaba chapfuye. Okay, and then just
you see the mentality they have. They feel like it can just have. They feel like it's just nibye bakobwa, but no.
Yeah, so Josaphat Salemu says, no, because a man would always be ashamed to show his body, even if it's not the opposite gender. It's not like a woman. Ken Benito says, not necessarily. Shema Frank says, eh.
What?
That's all he says.
Really?
I'm not sure.
How? Why would we even think about this topic? I bet that's what's going on. Clementine 12 says, exactly, why not? Like, why shouldn't they have?
Yeah.
Mutoni4 says, of course, why not? And then Chance Jonah says, yeah, because brides need advice and the groom needs them too. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's my advice.
That girl, I'm going to follow her. She has the right mentality.
LX Labai says, don't they already? But if they don't, then they definitely should. Gender balance, you know. And then Inez Merci says, oh, Inez always comments. Shout out to you. Maybe they cheat because they never say goodbye to single life.
Thank you. You deserve a bottle of big orange soda.
Okay, way off topic, but yeah. And then Inez Merci answered again, says, yes, it's because they also want to say goodbye to single life. Maybe that's why men mostly cheat. So Inez says, yes, because both of their lives are changing. And then Nineza says, yes. Barnabe says, no way.
Oh God, I know Barnabe can say nothing else than that.
Yeah.
I think it's just this mentality that guys have, just like the way they can't hug each other, they can't tell each other.
Kalisa is still complaining that it's because guys don't like drama. He's still emphasizing on the fact that guys don't like drama.
Okay, let me ask you.
We have 3 more comments. Can I read them? So this one is Ishimge Mageza Hervé, and he said, not at all, because I think it's not necessary. For him, he thinks they do not need the advices. The next person uses wa Karama said, cyane rwose tukatendinga setu. That is what they said. The last comment from Promise Inanna said, oh yes, yes. She thinks that groom showers should be held. Yeah.
You see, it's girls thinking out for you. Because
coming from a sister.
Hey, you know, telling you, please.
How we need to admit it's all in one. We want, of course, the advice, but we also want the Omuhindo.
Agenda.
Okay, please. Why is there a venue? Why is the venue decorated? Why is people should look good? What is what I'm saying?
People looking good.
Listen, you guys are taking me wrong. Now, I'm saying that is part of what girls like.
But we give an advice of what dudes should do.
Guys, now I'm just commenting. Okay, don't eat me.
Just give us your opinion.
I've tried, but clearly you don't want to hear it. I'm saying it's part of what women like. They want the decorations, they want to look good. Females want to dress the same way while the bride looks. That is what men don't want. They don't want all that extraness. That is why we're advising them something smaller. But I'm also telling you that is part of what females like.
Yeah.
Yes. See?
Just because we're different.
No, the girls
guys should go to a bar, drink, and whatever, and share the experiences.
They can also go to church.
To church?
Yeah, after service, and then gather in the fellowship garden.
Okay,
and then talk and learn.
Thanks.
Fellowship garden.
That is what she thinks.
Anyway, do all men go to church?
So can we wrap up?
You know, you should make it a sideway thing.
Yeah. So Mama, thank you so much for, speaking for and to our guys. And we hope something is going to be done. We hope that somebody who's watching can do the initiative. Or we do it for them. We start with like a kind of
an event organization. And then we manage their drinks, we manage whatever they do, food, everything. Wow. They just come and learn.
Anywho, that is it from the topic side. And you guys can go on and give us your comments. Let's hear what you think about this topic. And the show is still continuing. We are going to the morning breakfast part. Let's go.